What's good, everyone? This is BNK Big Nasty Kail, and this is my Big Nasty vlog as of June 2nd, 2011. I wanted to talk a little bit about today, a little bit more about AE. First off, shout outs to Rizvi, a friend of mine. Her birthday's today. Happy birthday. And hope this year brings great joy. So, Street Fighter stuff. AE. So, it's right around the corner, and I had a little bit of a scare today. I dropped my fight stick, and my inputs were all fucked up, and I don't know what I did. I opened it up, I took the gate out, I took the PCB, I think it is, anyway, out. There was nothing wrong with it. I didn't see any kind of, like, malfunction of parts, no scratch, no chips or anything, blah blah blah. So I put it back in, jammed on the directions a few times, and it happens to work now, so God bless. So that's fine. But AE right around the corner. I'm excited for all the matchup changes. I'm excited for all the changes that Juri got. As I went over that in an earlier vlog, as the last one that I just did. But I'm also excited for another reason, and I'm gonna get into character switching. When I first started to play Street Fighter 4, I switched around a bit, and I landed on Rose, and actually, I like playing Rose. And I played her in Street Fighter Alpha 2 as much as I could with friends on the SNES, at the time, But I liked her, I liked how she played, and for some reason things just worked with her, and I never understood why until I got better. But my hair is all... No, I guess my hair is fine. I never got it until I got better. I understood, and I played against Rose, and I understood why the things I was doing worked. But I learned the game with her, and when Super came out, I said, I'm going to try a few characters. If you go back in some of the earlier vlogs, I said I'm going to try a few characters, and one of those was Juri. With that being said, I never thought I would switch Juri to my main. I always thought she would be a secondary to my Rose, because I was all about repping the scarf. I was all about playing this character well. And a friend of mine, iTunes, he asked me this: where was the video in which I said outright I'm going to switch to Juri and I'm going to drop Rose? And there never was one, because me switching from Rose to Juri was actually, it just happened just one day. One day I said, you know what, let me play her more, because I need to practice the finer things about the character, the small things about the character. So I started playing her more and more, and played her more and more, until one day I was doing a vlog and I realized I haven't used Rose in a while. And I said, I'm fine with that. I'm having fun. Quit being defensive. I just learned to like. Huh. Anyway. So time went on, and I caught myself once saying, I'm a Rose main and a Juri as a secondary, and I went, well, that's not right at all. I don't even play Rose anymore. I'm like, I guess this is me saying Juri's my main. And I don't remember when it was or where it, what video it was, but I remember saying that, just being like shocked, and like the whole world just like opened up. I was like, wow, I never thought I would say that. It was kind of a sad moment. With that being said, here we are, 5 days away from AE, and now I'm looking over the edge and seeing all the armies of Yun players, and I desperately do not want to be part of them. I don't want to be a Yun player. But Yun looks like a lot of fun. Yun seriously looks like he's going to be a lot of fun in this game. I think that, I'm not going to say Yun's a mindless character, but I will say that I think that some things that you... Alright, so when you watch someone play online, you could just snatch the setups and stuff. You could just say, oh, I want to do this. I'm going to use this thing. And it's just going to work. And you might not understand why. You just know that it does work. Like, let me see if I come up with an example. I guess I can't come up with one off the top of my head. Oh, alright. Here's one. Dive kick on a person's wake up. I saw a person do this once. It was like during an early showing of Juri versus a Goken. She jumps in empty on Goken's wake up, and he goes for a crouch tech. And Juri does an instant dive kick into Ultra 2. And I went, that's cool. So I tried to do it. And for some reason it worked. And I didn't get it until, like, I would say about a month ago. Like, why it worked. And the reason is why it works is that when people see an empty jump, they assume that you're going to throw. Especially on a wake up. So, stuff like that. So, coming back to Yun. Yoon. I don't even know how to say his fucking name. Is it Yun or Yoon? Anyone. Yoon. Yun. I say Yun. Coming back to him, I think there's going to be like a lot of things that people are going to do just because they've seen it done. Or they just tried it out once and it worked and they just keep doing it, but they don't understand why it works. Or, like, what's the opposite for an example? Like, Rufus players do this. They'll do dive kick and then do another dive kick. And I used to think that was dumb, that you could just spam it. But then, again, it's the same thing. You're crouch teching and they beat your crouch tech. I bet a lot of Rufus players don't even get that. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm going to try to avoid. But I really just don't want to be part of the army. I don't want to be just another Yun player. But he looks like a lot of fun. He really does. I don't want to just be like another mindless Yun player, because something that no one's talking about. Yun's has a bad matchup. He's bad against the grapplers and keep away. I'm assuming. But Yun is also a bad matchup for Yun, and probably Yang. Anyone that can rush down is probably going to be very good versus Yun. So with that being said, if everyone's playing Yun, it's just going to be stupid. Everyone's going to be fucking first knockdown wins. His defense is so bad, I hear, and his offense is so good that it's just going to be just silly, just flat out silly. So that's going to suck. If everyone plays Yun, the matches are just going to be wacky. So that sucks. I will be trying him out. I'm interested in a character with a dive kick that can pressure afterwards. Speaking of iTunes, he just came online. I'm interested in a character that has a means to get in safely, and he has his lunge punch. I'm interested in a character that has a command grab that he has. You know, if I could do Rekkas, I might have even tried Fei Long. That's why I almost tried Yang. But I have a hard time with Rekkas. I might even try Yang, who knows. But Yun is fucking broken, and a part of me really wants to play him. I will try. That's a promise to anyone out there who's watching this, one person, you know, specifically. I will try Yun. And I'm just afraid I'm just going to really like playing him. That I'm going to leave Juri. So, with that being said, I will try my hardest not to leave Juri, because this character is a lot of fun. I really enjoy playing her. I think she has a lot of personality, and I think she has untapped potential. And I want to be the one to bring that out. I really want to be the one that breaks this character open like a fucking can of sardines, you know? So, that's it. Yun and Juri, and maybe Rose. I might even drop Rose. If I play Yun, and I like him, and I keep him, I'm dropping Rose. And that kind of makes me sad. But at that point, I have no use for Rose anymore. So, with that being said, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Kailkun, Kailkun, Xbox 360. Please, only Xbox 360. But if you want to get me on PS3, you can also get at me at the same gamer tag. Facebook.com/artistbydefault and Twitter.com/Kailkun. Like me, follow me, whatever you want to do. Lick me, spank me, whatever. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.